family and I were extremely active in the church, and we each held an office. My dad was a head deacon at one point, my mom was a secretary, my sister is currently a choir member, and I was a choir member. I was a former Bindi president, and I served in the children's worship service. Like many of you watching this video, I was dedicated, I was zealous, and I was even willing to die for the church. Throughout my life, two things stuck out to me. One was to have an open mind always, and to be humble when it comes to learning. I started to notice contradictions of what the minister was preaching compared to what the Bible was saying when I was reading with my eyes. Here are a few examples. I saw verses about Jesus' deity, about salvation through grace, through faith, and not through God saving a church. I saw contradictions with the prophecies of Brother Felix Y. Manalo. I began to notice that they were about somebody completely different, and that it was actually already fulfilled. I saw verses about the Jews. Supposedly in the Iglesia ni Cristo, we replaced the Jews.
Iyon, isang aktibong kaanib ng Iglesia ni Cristong Tatag ni Felix Manalo. Ang kaniyang ama ay diakono. Nasa panalapi naman ang kaniyang ina. Aktibo ang kaniyang mga kapatid. Pero nilisan niya ang sikta ni Felix Manalo. Natapos niya nadiskubre ang mga kontradiksyon daong aral at ang kanilang di pagtanggap sa pananampalataya na si Kristo'y tunay na Diyos at tunay na tao. Samahan ninyo ako. At tatalakayin natin sa pagkakataong ito, itong kumakalat din sa social media na, of course, ang pahayag mismo, ito'y pahayag mismo ng kaanib ng Iglesia ni Cristo. No? Sa pahayag dito ng kaanib ng Iglesia ni Cristo, ito ang kanyang pahayag. Si Felix Manalo nga ba ay isang rapist? Sagot, hindi. Si Rosita Trillanes ay isang miyembro ng INC na natiwalag dahil sa paglabag. Kung kaya, gumanti sa pamamagitan ng pagsusulat ng isang liham kung saan sinabi niyang siya'y hinalay di umano ni kapatid na Felix Manalo. Sinampahan siya ng libel ni kapatid na Felix Manalo sa Court of First Instance at siya'y nakulong. Umapila naman siya sa Court of Appeals kung saan sinabing si Felix Manalo ay man of morals. Nagkaroon ng desisyon ang Court of Appeals sa kaso ng libel na isinampa ni kapatid na Felix Manalo kahit hindi naman siya dumalo ng hearings. Si Rosita kasama ang iba pa ay nakalaya. Hindi na umapila si kapatid na Felix Manalo dahil naawa siya kay Rosita. Alam niyang ginagamit lang siya upang makapagganti ang mga natiwalag sa iglesia. Unti-unting na bagabag ng konsensya si Rosita. Kaya makalipas ang 10 taon, siya'y gumawa ng retraksyon. Humingi ng tawad kay kapatid na Felix Manalo at nagbalik loob sa iglesia. Siya'y naging diakonoisa. Makalipas muli ang 10 taon at namatay bilang miyembro ng Iglesia ni Cristo. Ano ang kuminto natin kaugnay dito? Abangan ninyo yan mga kapatid. Kaugnay sa very illogical na post. Bakit illogical? Mamaya, abangan ninyo. Isa-isahin natin, mga kapatid. Okay. Pakinggan muna natin ang isang kaanib ng Iglesia ni Cristo. Ngayon, pakinggan natin. Bakit itong isang napaka-aktibo sa INC, naging choir at iba pang mga posisyon niya, diakono ang kaniyang ama, samantalang nasa pananalapi naman ang kanyang ina at ang kanyang mga kapatid may tungkulin din. Eto mga kapatid.
Hey everyone, my name is Eldrick Karang, and this is my story of why I left the Iglesia ni Cristo and became a committed follower of Christ. Let me just start out this video.
So, ang Iglesia ni Cristo, una, nagdala sila sa pangalan ng Panginoon Jesucristo, pero sila ang modern na grupo ng Arianism na hindi naniniwala na si Kristo'y tunay na Diyos at tunay na tao. Kaya nga, napansin niyo, may mga invention na Bible na naman na ipinakita yung mga kaanib. Anong sabi? Ako'y tao og dili Diyos. O, dinagdagan nila. So, tuloy natin.
Video by saying that I love every single Iglesia ni Cristo member. I have a heart for each and every person.
Oh, so mahal niya ang mga miyembro ng Iglesia ni Cristo dahil, of course, yung mama, papa at mga kapatid niya nananatili pa sa Iglesia na tatag ni Felix Manalo.
There. I mean, after all, that's what I grew up into. That's the only religion I ever knew. A lot of the friends that I had in that church, we grew up together. I admire the passion, dedication, and faithfulness of every single member to God. What I'm most thankful for is that I was able to know of God right from the start of my life, and I was able to learn God's teachings and His commandments. My mom was born and raised into the church through her parents, and my dad was a Baptist until he met my mom.
So, di talaga ito mga Katoliko, no? Dahil handog yung mama niya sa INC, Baptist naman ang kanyang papa, pero na-convert sa INC.
And got converted into the church. My family and I were extremely active in the church, and we each held an office. My dad was a head deacon at one point.
Oh, so, di basta-basta ang ama niya, head deacon daw sa INC.
My mom was a secretary. My sister is currently a choir member. And I was a choir member. I was a former Binhi president. And I served in the children's worship service. Like many of you watching this video, I was dedicated, I was zealous, and I was even willing to die for the church. Throughout my life, two things stuck out to me. One was to have an open mind.
So, yun umana. Una, bukas ang isipan. Huwag isarado ang isipan. Dahil lang gumagamit ng aklat Katoliko na Iglesia ni Cristo, bay, ini-squat na agad na sila daw umano ang tinutukoy diyan. Ano kayo, siniswerte? Tuloy natin.
Ways, and to be humble when it comes to learning. A few days after I got baptized.
Oh, so, kailangan talaga ang pagkumbaba ng loob upang matuto sa pananampalataya. Lalo na, kaugnay sa pananampalataya kung ang ating Panginoon Jesucristo ay tunay na Diyos at tunay na tao na di matanggap ng Islam, di matanggap ni Felix Manalo. Oh.
In the church, my dad told me, son, a lot of the things that you're hearing from the church, they're not true. I was shocked. I always looked up to my dad. I always respected my dad. What he said to me, it really got me questioning, got me curious. And I just remember sitting there and just thinking of the possibility that what my dad said was true. Also, I just want to make clear that my dad and I only spoke about that topic one time. Over time, as I began to go to every single worship service, I got more and more convinced that the Iglesia ni Cristo was the true Church of Christ in these last days.
So, na-convince talaga siya noon na ang Iglesia ni Cristo ay siyang tunay na iglesia daw sa huling araw. Iyon naman talaga ang doktrina ng INC, no? Na lalo na ginagamit nila yung hula sa Isaiah 46:11 na malayong lupain at pinagtagpi-tagpi nila yan na ang tinutukoy daw diyan ay ang Pilipinas. Okay, tuloy natin. So, nakumbinsi talaga siya noon na ang INC ay tunay.
But I always kept an open mind to the possibility that what my dad said that day. My dad was a huge note taker and he used to always bring his Bible to the church during the services. And looking up to my dad, I also did the same thing. As you all know, It's a rarity for someone to bring their Bible. We're not encouraged to bring our Bible. I've always found it strange as a Bible-believing church to not be encouraged to bring a Bible during service. From my experience, only 2 or 3 people outside of my cell also brought their Bibles during my entire membership. When I was an adult choir member, the leader at the time actually spoke to me after worship service because I was bringing my Bible, and they told me that it was a distraction for me to read the Bible in the choir loft. And I recall another moment where I was in a Bible study, and one of the ministers actually told me that it was exactly.
So, nakonbinsi siya, pero bukas ang kanyang isipan, mga kapatid, para sa aral kung ito bang INC ay tunay ba na iglesia tatag ng ating Panginoong Hesus.
Kapatid, kindly follow the Facebook page and YouTube channel Mr. 721 Catholic po. Marami tayong matutunan na mga magandang bagay. God bless.
Magandang araw mga kapatid. Ako po si Earl John Mula. Sa Kristan po ako ni Father Darwin. Ini-invite ko po kayo na mag-follow and subscribe sa YouTube channel ni Mr. 721 Catholic. God bless po.